Hey everyone. You know, we spend so much time thinking about the engine, the horsepower, all the cool tech inside the car, but today, we're going to get grounded. Literally. We're talking about the four parts of your car that are so easy to overlook, but are without a doubt the most important: your wheels and your tires.
I mean, really think about that for a second. Your car has thousands of parts, right? But everything it does, accelerating, stopping on a dime, turning a corner, all of that happens through four little patches of rubber, each about the size of a postcard. So their condition isn't just kinda important, it's everything. The real question is, do you actually know what's going on down there?
And that's why it's no exaggeration to call them the silent heroes of every single drive. When they're in good shape, they're the key to great handling. They are absolutely crucial for your safety. They even help your fuel efficiency. They protect the huge investment you've made in your car. Why? Because they are your one and only connection to the road.
Okay, so let's dive right in. We're going to start with some simple but super powerful checks you can do yourself, right in your own driveway, to make sure that connection is as strong and safe as it can possibly be.
First things first, the rims. And look, cleaning them isn't just about making your car look shiny and new. That black gunk that builds up, that's brake dust, and it is nasty, corrosive stuff that can actually eat away at your wheels and cause permanent damage. So following these steps gets them clean, and that last step, applying a sealant, that creates a protective barrier to make the next cleaning even easier. Oh, and a little pro tip, be gentle around those little metal weights you see clipped onto the rim. They're for balancing, and if you're not going off, you'll start feeling a weird vibration when you're driving. Now, just as important as what to do is what not to do, and this is a big one. When it comes to the rubber itself, these chemicals are the enemy. They are just brutal on your tires. They strip out all the protective oils that keep the rubber from drying out and cracking. Using these is basically like fast-forwarding your tire's aging process. Just don't do it. Stick to a simple, dedicated tire cleaner.
Ever wonder if there's some secret, easy way to know if your tread is getting too low? Well, there is. Modern tires have this awesome feature built right in. If you look down inside the main grooves of your tire, you'll see these little raised bars of rubber. As your tire wears down, the tread gets closer and closer to them. The second your tread is level with that bar, that's it. That's your tire's built-in, non-negotiable signal that it's time for a new set.
And this is the magic number to keep in your head: 1 millimeter or 2/32 of an inch. In a lot of places, that's the legal minimum. But forget rulers, here's a much cooler way to check. In the US, you can use a penny. Just stick it in the tread with Lincoln's head upside down. If you can see the top of his head, your tread is dangerously low. It's a simple, foolproof task that tells you it's definitely time to go tire shop. All right, this might be the single most important habit you can get into for your car's health and your safety: checking the tire pressure. Seriously, proper inflation means safer handling, longer tire life, and it can even improve your gas mileage. Now, the key is to use the pressure listed on the sticker inside your driver's door, not the number printed on the tire itself. And for goodness sake, don't forget the spare. A flat spare is about as useful as, well, a flat tire. Okay, so we've covered the really important stuff you can do at home. Now, let's level up. Let's talk about the kind of maintenance you'll want a professional for. The stuff that stops those big, expensive problems before they even start.
We hear about tire rotations all the time, and there's a really good reason for it. See, your front and rear tires do different jobs. The front ones handle all the steering, for instance, so they wear out at different speeds. By rotating them every 5,000 miles or so, you make sure they all wear down evenly. It might sound like a small thing, but trust me, it can make your set of tires last for thousands of extra miles. That's real money back in your pocket.
You ever been driving on the highway and felt a weird vibration or a shimmy in your steering wheel? Yeah, that's almost always a sign your wheels are out of balance. Balancing is where a technician puts your wheel on a special machine, spins it up, and finds any tiny heavy spots. Then they add little counterweights to even it all out. The result? Perfectly smooth ride. It's not just more comfortable, it also saves wear and tear on your car's suspension. So how do you know if your car needs an alignment? Well, you just have to listen to what it's telling you. Is your steering wheel a little crooked, even when you're going perfectly straight? Does the car feel like it wants to pull over into the next lane all by itself? Those are the classic signs that your alignment is off, and bad alignment is one of the fastest ways to destroy a brand new set of tires. Okay, so you've done all the maintenance, but nothing lasts forever, right? Eventually, parts just wear out. So let's talk about how to be a smart shopper when it's time to upgrade or replace your wheels and tires.
So when you're looking at wheels, you usually face the classic choice: alloy or steel. It really just comes down to what you value most. Alloys are lighter, which is better for performance and handling. They usually look cooler too, but they're more expensive and a really bad pothole can actually crack them. Steel wheels, they're the tough, affordable workhorses. They can take a beating, but they're heavy and, let's be honest, pretty basic looking. So it's performance and style versus pure durability and cost.
Now, choosing the right type of tire for where you live is a massive safety decision. Summer tires are fantastic in warm weather, but that same rubber gets hard and slick as a hockey puck when it gets cold. Winter tires are the exact opposite. They're soft and grippy in the cold, but they wear out super fast in the heat. And all seasons? Well, they're the jack-of-all-trades, master of none. They work okay in most conditions, but you have to remember, they are a compromise, and they are not a true substitute for winter tires if you live somewhere with serious snow and ice.
Look, if you only take one single piece of advice from this entire explainer, please let it be this one. If you want to save a few bucks on car maintenance somewhere else, fine. But do not cheap out on tires. They are the only 4 things connecting you and your family to the road. This is one area where you absolutely get what you pay for.
All right, let's bring this all home. How do you know with 100% certainty that your tires are just done? Here are the final, undeniable signs that you need to take action for your safety right now.
This is your final safety checklist. If you see any of these things, it's time. The wear bars we talked about, any visible cracks or cuts in the side of the tire, and especially any bulges or blisters, that's a huge warning sign of internal damage and a major blowout risk. And finally, check the age. The rubber itself gets old and brittle. Even a tire that looks like it has plenty of tread might be unsafe if it's more than 6 to 10 years old. So, after all that, here's a final thought. When was the last time you really looked at your tires? I don't mean just a quick glance. I mean really got down there and inspected them. After you're done here, go outside. Take 5 minutes. Check the pressure. Look at the tread. Feel the sidewall. Mastering that connection to the road starts with that one simple act of just paying attention. So, what will you discover when you take a closer look?
Please like, subscribe, and get notified.